Paris, the city of light, a global symbol of romance and art. But while millions walk the streets above, gazing at the Eiffel Tower, they are completely unaware that just 60 feet below their feet lies a different world. A dark, silent, and forgotten world that stretches for over 200 miles. This isn't just a sewer system. It's a subterranean labyrinth of limestone quarries, secret bunkers, and the final resting place of 6 million souls. Today we go beyond the no entry signs to explore the invisible engineering and the dark history of the Paris catacombs. Welcome to the secret city beneath Paris, known to the world as the City of Light. Above ground, millions of people navigate a landscape of iconic monuments and breathtaking architecture. But beneath the luxury boutiques of the Rue de Rivoli and the bustling cafes of Montparnasse lies an entirely different reality. A silent, hollow world stretching for over 300 kilometers. Most see the catacombs as just a minor curiosity, a place where a few bones are kept for tourists. They couldn't be more wrong. What truly exists beneath the surface is a complex, multi-layered labyrinth that has silently shaped French history for over 2,000 years. It is a city of the departed, a secret base for revolutionaries, and a constant challenge for modern engineers. Today we go where few dare to tread. We explore the restricted zones, forgotten bunkers, and the hidden structural feats that prevent this historic city from collapsing into the earth. This is the untold saga of the world beneath Paris. This story doesn't begin with a burial, but with a stone. 2 millennia ago, when Paris was the Roman settlement of Lutetia, engineers discovered a unique resource, Lutean limestone. This stone was easy to shape but became incredibly durable once exposed to the air. It became the literal DNA of Parisian architecture. For centuries, the demand for this white gold intensified. To construct the Louvre and Notre Dame, miners dug deeper into the earth, but there was a hidden danger. As the city expanded upward, the very ground beneath it was being carved away. By the 1800s, Paris was essentially floating on a hollow shell. Miles of tunnels existed without any official records or maps. In 1774, the fragility of the city reached a breaking point. On the Rue d'Afrique, ironically named Hell Street, the ground gave way. Houses and carriages were swallowed into a 100-foot abyss. Recognizing the imminent threat, King Louis XVI established the Inspection Générale des Carrières, or the IGC. This elite engineering unit still operates today, dedicated to a single, critical mission, reinforcing the city to ensure it never vanishes into the dark. While engineers worked to stabilize the ground, a new crisis emerged, one that was far more grim. The city was quite literally suffocating under its own history of death. For generations, the Cimetière des Innocents served as the primary burial site, but by 1780, it was a public health catastrophe. Millions of remains were packed into mass graves. The ground level had risen 10 feet above the streets. The air was so foul it was said to rot food in nearby kitchens instantly. The breaking point arrived when a basement wall in a neighboring house collapsed under the pressure of the decomposing remains. The solution was as eerie as the problem. For 2 years, a nightly procession of black-veiled carts moved remains from cemeteries to the deep stone quarries. 6 million individuals were relocated underground. But this wasn't just a mass grave, it was an artistic endeavor. Skulls and bones were meticulously arranged into decorative walls and patterns. It became a silent museum of equality, where the remains of the poor lie indistinguishable from the wealthy. No names, no ranks, just the empire of the dead. Today, the public can only access a tiny fraction of the catacombs. The remaining 99% is a forbidden zone, where entry is strictly prohibited. Yet, this hasn't stopped the Cataphiles, a clandestine subculture that treats these tunnels as a second home. Entering through secret vents and abandoned railway tracks, they have created their own underground society with its own maps and codes. In 2004, Parisian police made a shocking discovery during a routine exercise. Deep beneath the city, they found a fully operational cinema, complete with a professional screen, a library of films, and a stocked bar. When investigators returned the next day, the equipment was gone, replaced by a simple note: "Do not try to find us." The secrets of the tunnels also hold the scars of war. During World War II, the French resistance utilized this hidden network to coordinate movements and plan strikes. Paradoxically, only a short distance away, German forces had constructed their own reinforced bunker beneath a local school. Two bitter enemies, separated by only a few feet of limestone, occupied the same darkness. We often assume modern technology has mastered the Earth, but Paris remains a constant battleground for stability. Today, the focus is on the Grand Paris Express, one of Europe's most ambitious infrastructure projects. Building high-speed metro lines through a city that resembles Swiss cheese is a marvel of modern physics. Engineers must scan every inch of soil with ground-penetrating radar. Thousands of structural pillars are reinforced with concrete to stop void migration, a process where empty pockets deep in the earth slowly move toward the surface. Using 3D laser mapping and high-tech sensors, IGC teams monitor for even the smallest cracks that might signal a collapse. Even in 2026, skyscrapers are banned in certain districts because the ancient stone skeleton below simply cannot bear the weight. Paris exists on two planes. Above, there is the brilliance of the Enlightenment and the pulse of modern fashion. Below, there is the damp silence of Roman history and the remains of millions. It is a reminder that no matter how high we reach toward the sky, we are forever anchored to the foundations of our past. The next time you wander the streets of Paris, don't just look up at the spires. Look down, because the most profound history of this city is the part you cannot see. If you enjoyed this journey into the hidden engineering of our world, subscribe for more deep dives. Where should we explore next? Let us know in the comments. Thank you for watching.